Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Thomas. Thomas is from Paris, in France. So let's see what Thomas has to say. Enjoy the interview. Yes, now.
That's better?
Yes, hello Thomas, how are you?
Fine. A little bit tired because I spent last night taking pictures into a gay bar until 2 a.m. and I had to come back with my bicycle at home. I was tired.
Busy evening.
Yes, it was an anniversary to celebrate.
I see. Thomas, so before we start the game, tell me where are you from?
I'm basically, let's say, Paris.
Ah,
France.
Okay. Amazing. And what's the best part of living in Paris, in your opinion?
Well, in fact, I'm living in the suburbs, close to Paris, because it's where you can have space.
Yes,
Because inside Paris, it's too expensive.
I see.
Just a few kilometers beside outside Paris, I have the chance to have a house. So for the same price, you have 2-3 times more space.
I see. And you were born outside Paris or be raised as well?
Let's say that I was born in a region called Île-de-France. So it's this region. It's Paris and all the departments outside Paris. So it's basically Paris and all the, let's say, 50 kilometers outside Paris.
I see. Tell me, what do you do for living, for work, Thomas?
Oh, you have time. So I have different jobs. Job number one, I'm working for an internet provider called Free, but I'm not working for free. I'm working for free, but not for free. It's been now 16 years that I'm working with them, and it's a part-time job. Beside that, I have my own business fixing computer issues.
Amazing. Wow.
So it's really I can work for the internet connection for a client, and beside that I can work on the computer or fixing the machines they need to take advantage of their internet connection.
I see. And I believe you are a photographer as well.
Yes. Beside that, since 2 years now, I can officially work as a professional photographer.
I see.
Since 2 years, but for 7 years now, I'm working for a gay magazine called Sexuality. It's the profile you know about me.
Yep.
And beside that, I do some pictures of abandoned places anywhere for now in Europe. So I leave Paris with my backpack and with my camera, and I infiltrate inside lots of places to shoot at this amazing abandoned palace and church and castles. I don't know anything abandoned, but with style.
I see. I see. And when I was checking your profile, and when you take pictures of the gay scene, it's all about leather, rubber, like fetish words.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And yep,
all kind of fetish, in fact.
I see. And this work that you do is all based for the magazine that you work for.
Yes. In fact, I took pictures for 7 years now. I also took pictures for Recon when they were providing parties in Paris. So for the first times, they needed French photographers, so they asked me to take pictures for them. So I had the chance to show them my style.
For sure. Okay, Thomas, so are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Ooh.
Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here box full of random fun questions, okay? I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Okay, Thomas, so just before we start the game, through the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? It's all very friendly. First question for you is, what is your favorite weekend activity?
Watching movies. But my weekend is during weekdays. because at best I have 2 days of work and 5 days of weekend. So beware, my weekends can be long. But I really enjoy since many years watching movies, going to the movies, theaters, and I'm working with a very famous French theater in Paris called Le Grand Rex. So I'm working with them, so it's my second home.
I see. And when you watch movies, which kind of movie would you like to watch?
I really enjoy science fiction movies from Denis Villeneuve, for example. And at the opposite, it will be the movie that just get out a few days ago. It was Roland Emmerich. 2012 Moonfall. So dumb. No, it's no. It has to be clever.
I see, for
Clever
sure.
Movie.
Great. Next question. Let's do it. Thomas from France. Next question is, where do you see yourself living when you retire?
There is not one day without asking myself this question. I don't know yet. This place has to be sunny, but not too much, with mountains not too far, maybe the sea not too far, but very central, with a very nice weathercast, not crowded, where I can build my own big dream house. So I'm still searching. It's very difficult, because when you are searching for a sunny place, like in France, like south of France, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's impossible to live there. It's too hot for me. If you go in north it's too rainy, so it's very very difficult. Maybe Spain, but I don't speak Spanish. Very difficult question. Still thinking about it.
It will come. It will. You get the right place for sure on time. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Have time.
Next one. Let's do it. Thomas, before the next question, tell me what do you like the most about your job, and what's the most challenging part, in your opinion?
I don't have 2 identical weeks in whole year. It's impossible to have twice the same week. So it's beside my 2 regular day of work for the internet provider company. My whole week it's always completely different, so it's very enjoyable. Not I don't know in advance what my week will look like, so it gives me time to do whatever I want, waiting for something to do. And if I have a client calling me for fixing a computer issue, well, then I can provide him, let's say, a 5-star work, because I have the time to do my job properly, and it's always something different.
Good.
So that's why it's, and of course, finding solutions. It's always enjoyable.
Very good. Tell me, how did photography came into your life?
Well, because I like watching movies since I'm that tall. I have a good picture memory, and as I remember, I took a lot of picture when I was in vacations with my parents, but when I stopped taking pictures for the magazine, so 7 years ago, I had to get rid of everything I thought I knew about photography. I basically knew nothing, so I had to relearn everything about photography, and so I'm a photodidact, and well, I needed to take pictures inside a cruising place, so the light is very low, and at that time I had a new camera, brand new camera, and I had no flash on my camera because it's a professional camera, and I had to learn how to take pictures inside a very dark place, a low light place, without a flash, and with a very specific lens. So I had to relearn how to successfully take pictures with that kind of problems, and it worked. And since that day, the magazine has the chance to have a new kind of pictures for the people reading the magazine.
Next question is, what gives you butterflies?
I subscribe to a photo contest for the next Darkland. It's a fetish week in Belgium. It will be in May, And so, finger crossed, if the picture I gave to the organization will be successfully winner pictures, I will have to be on stage, yes. So I will tell you at that time, because it will be my first time.
Wow, you're gonna give a lot of butterflies for sure. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Next question. Thomas, next question for you is, what motivates you the most in life?
For the computer part, finding solutions. Before having my own business, I worked a few years before that at the phone, answering people with internet issues. And my biggest pride was to successfully, at the end of the day, having that feeling that I helped. I found solutions to lots of problems. I did things correctly, and every time I'm working with my customers, when they have problems, and okay, no problem, I fix that. Give it to me.
Next question. Next question for you is, what 3 things are you most grateful for?
Being gay. That's all.
And just 3 things. Being gay.
3 things. 3 things. Being a man. I don't really envy the ladies in our 21st century world, because it's not an easy world for them, for the ladies. So I'm grateful to be a man every day. It's so complicated for them.
And the last one?
And the last one, to have my man with me, my husband, since 15 years now.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lucky you. Right, I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it. Right, before the next question, Thomas, as you're saying about being gay, did you always have the support of your family?
In fact, yes. Yes, definitely. And at that time, I didn't knew at first. Of course, my parents knew, but I didn't knew about that. So when they, my father was the first to ask me, "Are you gay?" And I wasn't prepared for that kind of question. So at that time, I was, what? No, of course not. Of course. And when I told my mother, she was, so yes, what? So what? Okay. I thought that it was a big challenge to explain that to her, but no, because of course, obviously she knew. And no problem for her. After her, I told my father. So that was the moment when I was prepared to tell him. So in his head, it was, yes, he told me that, yes. It's always easier when you are prepared to say it. You have to have your own moment for that. It's not very easy to be forced to tell things.
I see.
But I have a twin brother. I have another brother, and well, there is no problem with them.
Very good.
I know it's not the case with everybody, so
yeah, there are a lot of stories there, very drastically stories that people went through, sadly, for sure.
The biggest problem to manage was to convince my twin brother that being gay was not like the images he saw on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to. The biggest challenge with my twin brother was to open his mind about that.
I see. Next question for you is, if you could sit down with yourself when you were 13 years old, what would you say?
It was yesterday. Well, I probably said to him, make some sport a little bit more and be fetish a little bit more, because it took time to be fetish, to listen to your sexual needs, and it took years to have all to accept all my fetish sexuality. And when I see the young ones today, they have 20 years. They are 20 years old, and they already practicing lots of things. They want everything now, right now. They want to burn all the different stages. I wish I could have the facility the young people have today, but at my time, when I was 30, so it was almost 20 years ago. Well, it took years to have my own leather pants or my first harness, because it was expensive. Well, today you have all kind of you can have neoprene or rubber or leather. 20 years ago, it was not like that. It was way more complicated and expensive. So I if I meet my younger me, maybe I will tell him to be less shy, and go girl, go for it. Amazing. Express yourself.
Very good. But at least now you know that, and now you express yourself the way you are. That's what matters.
Yes.
Very good.
Don't lie to yourself. It's useless.
Absolutely.
Regrets are useless. Regrets. I don't know what I could do with regrets.
For sure. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question for you is, What do you miss the most from your childhood and why?
Innocence. Yesterday I was young and innocent. Today I'm just young.
Not innocent anymore.
No. Oh no. I'm a monster now.
In a good way, a monster in a good way.
Of course. But my generation, with my generation, it took time to be what I am today. The new generations they don't take that kind of scale of time. They want everything now. They want the highest salary for the job. They don't want to spend 10 years going progressing. Yes, they I don't know where I don't know. I'm pretty happy the way I'm functioning, and I'm not convincing about the young people way of learning things today, because they are too in a hurry. They want everything now, a big salary, big money. They all want to be YouTuber or work. No, I'm not going to work. I want to work for YouTube, and that's all. It's the new generation today. So I don't know what kind of people it will give the society in the next years, but
yeah, it's a different world for sure. A yes. Different word, for sure. Thomas, ready for the last question?
Oh, it's my question or yours?
Mine still. Yours coming soon. Next word. Before the last question, people watching the interview, would you like to start a career as a photographer? What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
Learn. Take the time to learn, progress, learn. It's impossible to. You have the whole life to progress. So there is always something to learn and accept to progress. If you don't progress anymore, you die. There is always something to learn, new, something to experiment. So take the time to experiment. When you don't work officially on something, accept to work for yourself on something new or something you don't know, and to master new skills. It's you can learn every day of your life and until your death, and there will be always something to learn. Take the time to master what you like to do in photography.
Very good. Last question for you is, what is the most memorable lesson you learned from your parents?
Oh. It will be just be yourself. That's all.
Very good. Very good.
Simple as that.
It's a big lesson for sure. Thomas, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Mhm.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
Mhm.
Family,
Brotherhood.
okay? Money,
Malediction.
okay? One word for love.
Family.
One word for sex.
Pleasure.
Life,
Discover.
politics.
It would be mother.
One word for religion,
Fake.
okay? Fear,
Booster.
friendship,
Important.
desire,
Follow it.
regret,
Useless.
success,
Reward.
okay? One word for wish,
Success.
happiness.
Always.
One word for Paris,
Love.
one word for France,
Best country ever.
one word for photographer,
Visionary.
and the last one now, fetish words, one word for fetish.
It's not one word. It will be yourself.
Okay.
Or yourself.
That's good. Let's say I'm gonna meet your lovely partner for a coffee, and I'm going to ask him, define Thomas in one positive word and one negative word. What he would say?
Curious. And the negative way, a little bit lazy.
Okay. Let's play now, Thomas and the magic box, and you can ask me a question.
Oh, it's a matchbox?
Yeah, this is the magic box. You can ask me a question now.
So William, what were you thinking when you discovered my Instagram profile and the picture I show in it?
Perfect. When I check when profiles come along on Instagram or Facebook, I tend not to look too much into it because I like to know the person during the interview. So when I saw your profile came along, and I just looked very briefly, a little bit, and I could see that you're a photographer and you're photographing fetish, some gay parties, some fetish parties, and I thought, oh, it would be interesting to have someone, a photographer who photography the gay scene. So I think would be something interesting to talk about, to explore a little bit more. And yes, that was the reason when I saw your profile, and I was like, okay, I'm going to invite him to see if he's up for the interview. And yeah, I'm glad that you accept my invitation. I'm glad that we connected, and thanks for sharing a little bit about your work, about your fetish world, about your desires in life. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, William.
Thomas, did you enjoy the interview?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you're going to catch the silent moment when I'm searching for my vocabulary.
Don't worry. Of course, I will do that. Don't worry. Thomas, before you go, I just would like to share a positive message or something that inspires you in life.
Well, yes, it would be. It's like a motto, something you can write on your computer. It would be be yourself and no one else.
Very good. It's the only way we can live life, being ourselves. It can bring a lot of good things in life, for sure.
Meaning, don't lie to yourself.
Absolutely.
It's just useless. And lying to yourself, it just gives you regrets, and regrets are useless. So
absolutely.
Don't.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Thanks for the interview. Keep in touch, okay, Thomas?
Oui.
Bye-bye.
Bonne soirée.
Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.